What is the difference between the motivation behind personal development and spiritual growth? First, development is motivated by lack, while growth is fueled by abundance. Being in the mind, you always feel that something is missing. Only by going beyond it do you experience a state of wholeness. The mantra of the mind is more, so it can never be enough, it can never stop. Second, growth happens when there is not only enough, but actually too much. When your energies are overflowing, when you feel so much love and happiness that you need to share it with others. Growth doesn't bring any tension, because all you have to do is be yourself, which is natural and effortless. Growth doesn't bring any goals, because it happens for its own sake in every moment. Growth doesn't bring any want, because there is no need to want what is happening anyway. In the first phase of its life, the rose also collects the energy that fuels its growth. During its flowering, it overflows with energy. Even the words flow and flower have the same root. It expresses its inner beauty to the world. It showers its environment with its delicate fragrance. Instead of personal development, choose spiritual growth. Development is active. It includes your own will, your own ideas, your own mind. Your mind wants to change itself through willpower, but it cannot step outside of itself from its own power. It cannot rise beyond itself. On the contrary, growth is a passive process. You simply set the right circumstances, get everything unnecessary out of the way, and let it happen. Besides, you are not your mind or your thoughts. So how could you possibly realize yourself if you use the mind and remain within its limits? Fundamentally, you can take action only in two ways, with or without the mind. If you are unconscious, the mind will control all your actions. In other words, you are the slave of your mind. If you listen to your thoughts, you will take on a predetermined journey that is bound to end in misery. As the mind lives in the future, if a desire arises in you, the mind will project it into the future as a goal. Your thoughts create a time gap between the reality of the present and the desired future. The mind creates a pit, and it tells you to jump over it. On the contrary, the state of no mind creates a bridge that allows you to reach your goal safely and calmly, walking across to the other side. And when you cross over, you realize how much you enjoy the walk itself. Compared to it, reaching the other side is just a fleeting moment of joy. In the state of no mind, the desire doesn't get separated from the present.